Got to look at the Iowa starting lineup, and you look at the 1 through 4 hitters. Those guys have a lot of power.
Yeah, they did the damage yesterday. Adams and Newstrom, the two biggest hitters in this lineup, they led off the 9th inning with a double and single, respectively, that ultimately led to the game-winning run. Those top 4, though, big hitters in this Hawkeye lineup.
Here's the Spartan defense now, and that outfield covers a lot of ground. They are very speedy.
Yeah, they're quick. Brandon Hughes, a center fielder, 21 stolen bases on the year. He can cover almost all ground out there in center field. So with much less wind today than we had a day ago, expect a great game from the Spartan outfield.
High fly ball out toward right. This should be deep enough to get the run as he drifts into the corner. And a great catch by Newstrom at the wall. That'll score a run. But what a grab in right by Newstrom. The Spartans strike first on the sacrifice fly by Marty Bikina, bringing in Dan Durkin after the leadoff single.
Boy, and that ball just took off the bat of Bikina the opposite way. Fantastic job out in right field by Newstrom. Visiting player in this ballpark with that hill out there. He fought it well, banged into the wall, and held on. Spartans may have scored, but Newstrom did a great job keeping that to only 1 run.
Generous outside corner.
And going off that, 25 home runs. You're starting to see now transitioning into college after they went to BB Core, the bat type that is, 5 or 6 years ago. Power numbers really went down. We're finally starting to see those numbers come back up across the college level.
When they changed those bats, they developed the bats into more of a wood bat style, so limiting the sweet spot. And the guys who are playing in college now are the kids that were playing with those bats in high school, so I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a big transition. I remember watching a couple of games back in the day, the first season after. Team-leading home run hitter had about 3. Now you have guys like Adams here with 16.
1-0 lead for the Spartans through 4. Jake Lowry back out to the mound for Michigan State. Just 2 more weekends of play in the Big Ten after this. Things are very tight right now.
Yeah, Northwestern able to pull into a tie with Michigan State for that 8th and final spot to get into the tournament. The biggest thing is, and these two teams know it very well, they were 7-8 respectively. Michigan State the 7, Iowa the 8 a year ago. Iowa made it to the Big Ten championship game. Michigan State came 1 win away from the Big Ten championship game. So for Iowa and Michigan State, just getting into that tournament, and you never know what can happen in Big Ten baseball.
Newstrom. What a great throw by Shimoleski, but McCoy's speed beats it out, and the Hawkeyes have tied it at 1.
Shimoleski caught that one at the shoestrings there. If he catches that up in the air, he might have gotten the runner McCoy at the plate. It was a very close play. Tagging up the whole way. Great contact by Newstrom out there to right. Tie ball game, top of the 6th. What'd you just say? The Hawkeye defense? Unbelievable in this series. I mean, you couldn't have made a better throw. Perfect timing. Unbelievable job by this Hawkeye defense today. And if I'm Byers, I mean, that was not a deep fly ball at all. It would have only been 1 out. But just spectacular play. And that's the aggression Michigan State needs to show, trying to just scratch anything across home plate.
High fly ball into toward the alley. Kelly ready to tag. Catch is made. Kelly coming home, and the throw goes to third. A sacrifice fly, and the Spartans lead 2-1 thanks to Dan Durkin's RBI.
That's what your seniors are there for, and Dan Durkin, didn't matter how he got the job done, but he got the job done. You'd love another one here, but just getting that run, having a lead going into the 9th is huge for this team. And it's 2-1 Michigan State.